Hey everybody, it's ECAP here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of October 3rd. As usual, we'll get started with the Mythic Plus affixes for this week. This week we have Fortified, Entangling, and Bolstering. Again, that's Fortified, Entangling, and Bolstering. This is definitely a push style week here. Fortified Bolstering is typically going to slow you down a little bit at least, but high-end groups are going to try to kill their mobs somewhat close together anyways. Bolstering's going to be more of an issue for you in regular keys, but even then, it's not too bad anymore. And Entangling, of course, is just one of the easiest affixes to deal with in general, and it's Fortified week, so pretty solid week if you're gearing an ult, or still pushing, or just doing whatever, still gearing your character. Everybody plays the game at their own speed, I suppose, so you could just be doing normal things. You don't have to be doing end-of-patch things. But yeah, so pretty solid week this week for anybody participating in Mythic Plus. Let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in-game now. First, did not have much content this week. I did drop a Rep Paladin video yesterday, so if you're one of the Rep Paladin subscribers, you can check that out. It's about the trinkets that are going to be in the next season. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about in-game events. We do have Darkmoon Fair this week. So we have Darkmoon Fair going on. Obviously, as always, you can go do everything cool there. You can get your, achievements, mounts, pets, knowledge, profession knowledge, all that kind of stuff. Changes or updates coming to the Darkmoon Fair at some point. I'm very excited to see that, and hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it's more than what they did for Brewfest, but we will see when that comes. Harvest Festival will be ending, or it actually ended yesterday, so we'll just skip that. Probably the thing I'm most excited about is going to be the Eastern Kingdoms Cup. So we'll be having a dragon flying races in the Eastern Kingdom. So this is where I'm excited to go to and do this. I'll probably do videos on it again. It wasn't very popular videos that I put out about the Western or the Western Kingdoms, the Kalmador Cup. But I really enjoy doing it, at least the first time going through. So I'll probably do videos about it. Eastern Kingdoms Cup coming out on Wednesday. You can go there. I'm really excited for whatever they have in Dunmurrow, whatever they have in Cosmodon in general. I'm very excited for, as that's, again, I always mention that's the first character I ever made, and so that's the early zones, that's the old Azeroth zones that I'm really kind of nostalgic about. So very excited about Eastern Kingdoms Cup. We also have Brewfest ending, so if you still haven't got your Brewfest saddle, I actually managed to get mine. I think it was like the very first run I did this like a week ago, so like the first on Tuesday of last week. Very first run I did, I think I just got it. So it didn't take me too long to get the Brewfest thing. It took me about a week, but I got it. It was quite a few attempts, but did get the Brewfest saddle thing for dragon riding. Wait, you can actually see that here. Pretty cool. I don't have a transmog or anything to go with it right now, but pretty neat little thing there. But that ends here, so you can finish that off. I did an updated thing. If you do want to try to hurry up and get it done, I did an updated thing on what's new in Brewfest. Obviously, it's from an alliance point of view, though, so if you're Horde, it might not be as good for you, understandably so. We have Battleground bonus event, PvP brawls. I know PvP is just not in a great state right now. We have more time walking because we're in this time walking event thing where you can get special gear. Since I'm doing the video this way, if you just come over to this guy, he'll have this quest for you, 5 time walking dungeons, and you get a piece of heroic raid loot for doing this. So it's great to do on your alts, especially. Time walking is not hard or anything, so you can get that done if you choose to. We also then is that it? I think that's it for in-game events. Yep. So Eastern Kingdoms Cup's pretty much the big thing. That's what I'm excited for sure. And then pretty soon we'll have Hollow's End, which I'm excited for as well. Basically after Eastern Kingdoms Cup is over. But I'm definitely excited to get into the Eastern Kingdoms Cup. I've actually been playing a decent amount. I was doing all the Brewfest stuff at one point, but I got pretty much what I needed and wanted from Brewfest. And I've been playing on alts a little bit. I also, obviously, re-clearing raid and helping some people gear up characters for next tier in the guild, helping some people get some gear on whatever new class they're going to be playing. So that's been fun / interesting as well. And yeah, like I said, didn't do a ton of content last week. They added the trinkets onto the PTR, the dungeon trinkets. So I figured I would go through them all, test them all, and give my opinions on them. However, I did have my nephew actually got married, and so I went to a wedding and kind of was like not dealing with that, but like I had to go clothes shopping. I had to go do other things. I had to actually go do things. And so, yeah, I was a little bit busy this past week, unfortunately. Didn't have as much time to, do anything like content related, I would say. So, that's unfortunate, but that is real life as it is. So hopefully more this week. Definitely something to do with Eastern Kingdoms Cup, whether I just do an overview or more of the thing where I actually like show each race or whatever. It's not really a guide though. I think that's probably why people aren't that interested in it, but I just like kind of experiencing it personally. So I think that's it for this week. As always, I do ask you to please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so much. Other than that, everyone have a good one.